Red meat and diabetes. Separating fact from fat. Penspark. Red meat has been a staple protein source for humans for millennia. However, recent studies have raised concerns about a potential link between red meat consumption and an increased risk of developing type 2 diabetes. This has become a trending topic, and rightfully so, as both red meat and diabetes are prevalent dietary and health concerns. Let's delve deeper into this topic to understand the current research and make informed dietary choices. The connection between red meat and diabetes. Large-scale observational studies have shown a correlation between high red meat intake and an increased risk of type 2 diabetes. This means that people who consume more red meat tend to have a higher prevalence of diabetes. However, correlation doesn't necessarily imply causation. Other factors like overall diet, lifestyle habits, and genetics could be playing a role. Here are some potential mechanisms researchers are exploring to explain the connection. Saturated fat. Red meat is a source of saturated fat, which when consumed in excess can contribute to insulin resistance. Insulin is a hormone that helps regulate blood sugar levels. When the body becomes resistant to insulin, it becomes less efficient at using glucose, sugar, for energy, leading to high blood sugar levels, a hallmark of diabetes. Iron. Red meat is rich in heme iron, a type of iron readily absorbed by the body. High iron stores have been linked to increased oxidative stress and inflammation, both of which are implicated in the development of insulin resistance. Processing. Processed red meats like bacon, sausages, and hot dogs contain nitrites and nitrates, preservatives that can break down into nitrosamines during cooking. Nitrosamines have been linked to an increased risk of diabetes in some studies. Dietary patterns. Diets high in red meat often lack other essential nutrients like fiber and healthy fats found in fruits, vegetables, and whole grains. These nutrients are crucial for maintaining blood sugar control. The role of portion size and cooking methods. It's important to consider that not all red meat is created equal. Lean cuts like flank steak or sirloin have lower amounts of saturated fat compared to fatty cuts like ribeye or ground beef. Additionally, cooking methods can significantly impact the healthfulness of red meat. Grilling or frying at high temperatures can lead to the formation of harmful compounds. Opting for lean cuts, portion control, and healthier cooking methods like baking, broiling, or stewing can help mitigate some of the potential risks associated with red meat consumption. What does the research say? Several large studies have investigated the link between red meat and diabetes. A 2023 study published in the European Journal of Clinical Nutrition conducted a meta-analysis of randomized controlled trials. While they found observational studies suggesting a link, the results from controlled trials were mixed regarding the impact of red meat intake on diabetes risk factors. Another study published in 2023 followed participants for over 30 years and observed that those who consumed the most red meat had a 62% higher risk of developing type 2 diabetes compared to those who consumed the least. Interestingly, the study also found that replacing red meat with plant-based protein sources like beans, lentils, and nuts was associated with a lower risk of diabetes. Finding a balance, dietary strategies. While the research suggests a potential association, it's important to remember that diabetes is a complex disease with numerous contributing factors. Here are some dietary strategies to consider. Moderation is key. Limit red meat intake to 1-2 servings per week, focusing on lean cuts and prioritizing plant-based protein sources like beans, lentils, fish, and tofu. Portion control. Pay attention to portion sizes. A serving of red meat is typically about the size of a deck of cards. Healthy cooking methods. Choose healthier cooking methods like baking, broiling, or stewing to minimize the formation of harmful compounds. Focus on a balanced diet. Emphasize a diet rich in fruits, vegetables, and whole grains for essential nutrients that can help regulate blood sugar. Consult a healthcare professional. If you have concerns about your diabetes risk or have a family history of the disease, talk to your doctor or a registered dietitian for personalized dietary advice. Conclusion. The research on red meat and diabetes is ongoing. While studies suggest a potential association between high red meat intake and an increased risk of diabetes, more research is needed to fully understand the underlying mechanisms. By practicing moderation, focusing on lean cuts, prioritizing plant-based proteins, and adopting healthy cooking methods, you can create a balanced diet that minimizes potential risks and promotes overall health. Remember, a healthy diet is just one piece of the puzzle. Maintaining a healthy weight, engaging in regular physical activity, and managing stress are all crucial for preventing diabetes and promoting overall well-being.